screen, we've got Ram, and this is a treat.
Ram is extremely talented player. One of those, I don't want to say hidden gems. He just doesn't go to that many events.
I would agree with you. He's absolutely one of those hidden bosses of Tri-State, and trying to get a little bit of that mental mix-up because that's not Samus.
No, that's not. Yeah, he definitely tries to mix you up outside the game. No, that's definitely not Samus. That's Snake.
Just for half a second to turn off my unbiased commentary brain. I lost to player 4 in bracket a couple weeks ago, so I'm taking some notes right now on the player land. Great down tilt, just gonna space out so much. That move has a frame 6, has a disjoint at the end. And,
it's so good.
Really good to punish those grounded floats. But when you don't have grenade pulled, it can be hard to get out of those combos. So much Peach's damage is true, and just not able to find a way out of disadvantage. That's kind of Snake's weakness here, right? Getting caught going high against a character like Peach who can control so much aerial space is just terrifying.
Player 4 looking pretty dominant right here. And what do you think of this matchup?
That's a really good question. I've seen a bit of this matchup. I've seen a lot of in New England Nuggets and Ling and Blank versus Pelka.
Okay.
So very non-traditional. I think right now what we're seeing is we're seeing Ram playing this very well, even though he's in behind. He's just trying to take it slow, go really lane Peach's approach, not let her just have free reign to pull these turnips, controlling the ground, and then just where he's losing over and over, right, is he just is getting put up in the air. He's trying to find his way back down, and player 4's defensive play is so good, right? He doesn't go for the Peach combos you see a lot of other Peach players do, but what he does do is just fade you back, find these back airs, find these options over and over to just out-fund these.
That was crazy.
Yep, punishing grenade pull there. That move, right, it comes out frame 1, but once you pull it, there's some frames at the end where you're unactionable, where you can get punished. Great up air call out there from Ram in turn. He's got to find his way back on the stage, and the down throw, this isn't going to do it yet. That
nice
move doesn't combo into up tilt till 160. So allowing player 4 to get out of the corner here, Badges, and this might be a stock with Nikita.
I'm going to be honest, I'm still thinking about that air dodge recovery before from Snake. I did not think that Ram was going to make that back. That air dodge is actually insane.
Yeah, no, the air dodge mix-ups off up B, your fast fall air dodge, both so good with this character. You really do have a lot of tools, right? This character not having many true combos, but what he lacks in combos, he has in mix-ups. This character has more mix-ups than anyone in the game. And great grenade and shield.
Ritual.
Yeah, no, Peach, it's not often you see Snake struggle to kill, especially because after 159.2, he's got down throw up tilt on every character in the game, finding it there, but Peach is not heavy, so Edgy living to almost 200% there. Very impressive from him. Now Ram having to find his way down, and player 4 looking to try and find the lead here.
Player 4 is looking phenomenal right now, just looking like he knows this matchup in and out. And Ram seeming a little bit of the opposite, trying to figure it out as he goes. And I know Ram could definitely bring this back, no problem.
Speaking of, right, finding that float into just immediate drop float fair, just mixing up the timing a little bit, and now you've got tournament, and that's going to be a combo.
And he could have continued it right there.
If you go, I mean, he was looking for if he went low, it would have been death, but Ram just smartly opting to play it patient, go high, saying, you're expecting it low, I'm going to be able to find it back, but that buffered roll to ledge, gonna put him back in disadvantage, and this time player 4 ready for the air dodge.
Oh man, I don't know if I would consider this an upset if player 4 pulls this off.
I mean, the way he's playing it definitely doesn't.
Man.
It doesn't seem quite like it. Ram seated just outside of top 8, right? Number 9 in this bracket. If player 4 can pull this off, it would be quite the upset indeed. Great grab.
Oh, nice roll away.
Yeah, he's rolling to ledge because you're looking for the tech chase there. Ram maybe not respecting that player 4, though, does have quite the mind for this game.
The grenade! Yep. Did that kill him?
Yeah, grenade killed him because, so what happens is when you get caught with grenade in your hand and you get hit, right? When you're in hit stun, you obviously can't throw it. And so a lot of moves at higher percent, when you get a grenade, you often can get hit and be in hit stun for the duration of that 1.5 timer, right? He caught it immediately.
So unfortunate.
So that timer was only down to about a second, and
that's right.
you know, on a stage like Small Battlefield, when you get put that close to the blast zone, it can absolutely be death. And
That was crazy. Player
Now-
4 playing beautifully in that game.
okay,
one.
hold on. Ram getting the Tekken music on.
Oh,
He's
Tekken
getting
music is
in the zone.
beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Love it.
you're getting good at Tekken, right?
I am getting nice at Tekken. Absolutely. That's
main?
why I hate Kaz in this game. I may knock this. You know, Final Fantasy fan. I got to keep it going with
Very
the Final
fair.
Fantasy characters.
I'm a Lydia player. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you play Tekken as well?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yes.
I know that character's so toxic.
No, Lydia's
She's
hype.
So
I'm
easy
listen,
to.
listen.
Yeah.
Nah, she's lit. No, but let's get back into the Smash Bros.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this team is so good.
And we've got Battlefield, which I know players like for a long time thought this stage was not great for Peach, but Ling recently, actually on the car right up here, was telling me that he actually likes it now because when players start to camp you out, as long as you just play patient and play it slow, they're actually in disadvantage against you. Snake, though, one of the characters that does have those tools to threaten with Grenade, C4, Nikita, right?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Finds so many ways down, also down air and air, right? Stalling your aerial momentum, allowing you those mix-ups that you need. And the sticky, gotta find the
nice
stock.
sticky
That
there.
was a gorgeous mix-up, player 4, or expecting a little bit of a more aggressive option, right? Jumping out at disadvantage and off platforms.
This is vintage Ram here. Ram is probably has some of the best adaptation in the business. Always taking little notes at, you know, in every game. And I'm not even surprised by this adaptation here.
Yep, and I'm learning, I mean, there's so much, right, that Ram is doing here this game. His grenade movement has been so much better. He's opting to play a little bit more defensively, and we saw earlier on he was starting to catch player 4's jump-ins, which Reggie found so much off of game 1 with those nairs.
Up here.
He's starting to play a little bit more aerially, play around these platforms, and really use the platforms to control player 4's movement, right? And once he has those platforms, he's able to set up C4, use Snake's body, set up Grenade, and really force player 4 between a rock and a hard place.
I think this is Snake's best stage. I don't really think Snake has a bad stage, but I think this is his best or one of his best.
It's one of his best.
It's one of his-
Hollow Bastions and Smashville for Snake are really not okay. But getting into it, yeah, both these players just, you know,
This is what Snake does. Snake gets in
mental.
your head.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, the thing with player 4 though is if you know player 4, you know that this
Jokester,
man,
yeah.
this man's gonna mess with you. He's not doing that because he's tilted. He's doing that to try and get Ram tilted. Saying,
Yeah.
oh, I'm down. I may be down 3 stocks right now, but I'm up a game, and so what you gonna do about
Well,
it?
I'm
bud?
hoping player 4 is taking some notes, some mental notes, and getting the adaptation on his end
Yep.
for this more than likely game 3.
And
Hold up. Hold up.
yep, that fair there, you're not going to find the opportunity. Reggie now trying to just get in Ram's head with a couple more of those rapid crouches we're seeing coming out. Ram just trying to slow things down with these grenades. It's not cede this lead, right? Not have to approach any more than you have to, because if you're approaching your opponent in Ultimate and you have the lead, especially with a character who has as many great zoning tools as Snake, then what are you doing?
This is what Snake does. He gets the lead, he runs away, he gets under your skin, and then that's it. It's over for you.
And finding a back air there off the C4, just beautiful job stalling his momentum a little bit, forcing that up from Reggie into the fast fall back air, but now right under the platform as well.
Is that a Stitch? Oh, this could be a turnaround here. This could be big damage.
It absolutely can be, but again, player 4 not necessarily known for his long
Oh!
peach strings, right? Just gonna opt for those 1 to 2 hits into a reset, try and just condition you, try and catch you making mistakes, play that neutral game, missing the regrab though. That could be the break Am needed, because if this goes last stock, right, after all of that mental damage that those teabags did, I would be a little scared for Ram.
If player hold up. If player 4 brings his back,
No, I was gonna say,
okay.
F-tilt with really good DI, not gonna kill there. That move having more time to DI because of those 2 hits. However, right, you can mix it up, only do the first one, and if they're DIing in, if they're not expecting it, you might be able to get a grab. However, once Peach is in that position, right, she doesn't have a great vertical recovery, so she doesn't have a ton of mix-ups. From that far out, she has to really save her options, save her float and her up B, and once you force Peach to come from up high, Nikita's just gonna seal it out.
Yeah, I love how player 4 is like, no Tekken music for you.
No, sir.
I saw you turn up with that shit. Nope.
Yeah, you
no
gotta
Tekken music for you.
take away those advantages wherever possible.
Exactly.
And going
No.
right back to PS2, there's a larger stage and these higher platforms as well, allowing in Peach to play very defensively with the lead, right? Without Kalos, this is kind of this might be her best stage in the pool tonight, other than, you know, FD, maybe Town as well, but you're Ram definitely banning those because once you have the lead, right, you see these high platforms, you can just double jump, you can float off them, and even a character like Snake is going to have to find some commitment in order to contest you.
That dare out of shield, one of the best dares out of shield in the game, does big damage, comes out to frame 9 out of shield?
No, it's frame 6 out of shield, Snake dare.
Snake's dare? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That moves. Yeah, this character's not okay. This character's raw buttons are just really absurd. They do so much damage, so much percent. Great C4, player 4 not noticing that it was below the platform instead of on it. And that's one of the benefits of PS2 for Snake, is you can full hop C4 to platform and fall back through it, but also you can just mix up your timing a little bit, make it look like that's what you're doing, and place it back on the ground.
Exactly. Also, we talked about Peach's recovery. In terms of top-tier characters, I think she has one of the worst recoveries for top-tier characters.
Yeah. Vertically, yes.
Yeah.
Horizontally, I mean, float means that you kind of just, you know, who cares?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, looking for that down tilt IDJ fair. Player 4 just trying to find a stock, get an early lead. He's went back here because it's where he won game number 1, right? Trying to just
convincingly too.
But Rams has made the adjustments, looking for another tech chase again, not respecting Reggie's high player skill, expecting these roll-ins. They say in Ultimate, right? Bad players roll in, good players roll out. The better players will mix it up, but player 4 is just rolled out every time, and that's a Mr. Saturn too.
That is a Mr. Wait, where'd it go?
It went away. It went away.
Bro.
After an item throw, right? Items have a certain chance to go away, and he didn't manage to get to it in time off that.
We gassed up that Mr. Saturn so hard.
Yeah, well, we saw it come out, and it just, I think Reggie didn't notice it at first either. Player 4 just a little bit too, you know,
oh, nice bair there from player 4.
Yeah, that float mix-up, right? You can mix up the timing on your height on those between fast fall, float, and normal fall so well with Peach, but you have to find your way in, and this is a wall of explosions.
Oh, man. Gonna have to get in on this Snake to get that last hit on that first stock. Almost, what, 3 minutes in?
Yep, and that's gonna be a down throw, up tilt, gonna close it out. Once you get grabbed at that percent, again, Snake, you're dead, and Ram having an opportunity to build a lead here, but at 154, or all it's gonna take is a Peach back air. Dash attack, though, not gonna do it just yet, but Reggie found so much that first game out of juggling Ram out of those high disadvantages, but Ram's made some adjustments.
Yeah,
he's finding his way down a lot more consistently.
Nice back air there. I'm surprised player 4 is not going for like the paracel up B when Snake is trying to come down from the sky.
It's so high commitment because if you miss it, right, Snake falls faster than you, and so you can just get back down and punish her for it. And you have B reverse too, so like you can B reverse grenade on reaction and kind of just get around it.
Very good point.
That down air,
Bruh.
Reggie finding a combo. I haven't seen him do a combo that long, maybe ever. Really good stuff from him. Him finding that opening on Ram, getting a little too aggressive.
Player
with the down
4
air.
in the building.
This is the Peach damage we talk about, right? That was 100% unanswered badges.
In like 3 seconds.
Yep.
All right, player 4 in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, and just now, right, Ram trying to play more defensively. We saw that Nikita come out. He's lobbing neutral grenade here because it controls that aerial space. It prevents Peach to either commit to a double jump or commit to staying grounded. Really good zoning out tool. He's just trying to hold.
Nice fair.
Really good fair as you said. Just player 4 playing very slow, playing very patient. That's a Stitch.
Is that a Stitch I see?
Yes,
Ritual?
it is.
Oh my goodness. We saw.
But the grenade into up air. Ram was ready. He put himself in the perfect position to say, okay.
He has the Stitch?
Yep. If you avoid that grenade, then being on platform means that Ram can drop through platform and dare you. He can nair you. He can F tilt, up tilt. But if you get hit, right, he just dies. Really good stuff to find his way back to stage and brought this back, right? He was behind for a little bit of this stock, but player 4 trying to call him out. Getting caught by the grenade, taking some damage, but at 167, Ram's got to find his way back down and out of this corner and not going to be able to do so.
This set is crazy.
Now both players on their last stock here of winner's side. Who do you think is going to take this?
I don't know. Both players are playing beautifully right now. Great adaptation on both sides, but this is looking a little grim for player 4 here. But again, Peach is very light, so...
All it takes, though, right, is getting Snake off stage once, getting him in that disadvantage state. Peach has such good tools between turnip and float to really outmix the mix-up master, and...
the grenade was coming out.
I was gonna say, that grenade was so smart. Player 4 keeping track of the C4 means he's not gonna die, and that flow into the just immediately
Okay,
drop, grab.
my heart
beautiful
right
stuff.
now, Ritual.
Yep. Player 4 is doing what he does best, right? Play defensively, let you get a little bit antsy, make some mistakes. That air dodge, they're not going to allow him to get a punish, and the down throw, there's going to be a back out. No, he's going to just mash out.
That mash out, though?
Yeah, I mean, you went for 4 pummels, so you weren't really expecting him to mash, just trying to get some extra damage on, and the dash attack, that's gonna
are
do it.
you serious?
Yep. So Ram hadn't used dash attack. Ram hadn't used dash attack to catch Peach landing at all. That move comes out very fast. It has invulnerability.
It didn't even hit her, though. It was like under her.
No, it hit. It hit. It hit her toes, but it hit. And also,
Oh, I got the toe. Oh, the
that move is
toes.
active. Its hitbox is huge. The strong hit kills. The weak hit combos. And again, it has invulnerability, so you can kind of throw it out in those situations to catch a landing without too much fear, right? Of a turnip getting dropped on your head, or a dare, or a nair to come out to trade with you. And right, again, like Ram it's one of Snake's best tools.
He needs
to catch
it, right?
landings.
Snake he needs the dash
Yeah, no,
attack.
he needs all this stuff.
He needs it, guys.
I'm telling you, this is the perfect. Snake's a perfect example of game design and building a cohesive kit, right? Like he doesn't have those combos, but all of his moves blend together so well. Each one fills a purpose. But again, right, we saw him like use some higher dash attacks to threaten it, like we just saw in that clip there. But we didn't really see him call out landings with dash attack at all, saving it till the very end when it mattered most. And that's why Ram's the 9 seed, right? He's just gonna clutch it up and clutch it out, finding a game 3 in a set that was about as back and forth as you're ever gonna get.
That was a hype set. Player 4, I'm not gonna lie, I know he's a good player, but he kind of surprised me in that game 1 because he was cooking.
Oh, he was
cooking, folks.
That's sticky. That was so smart from Ram. He did that slingshot into the wave bound sticky there, just us threatening an option, right? You expect Snake might, when he jumps at you, he might up air, he might drift back nair, try and get something safe. Maybe he'll land on platform, do something weird, but Ram just saying, I'm gonna jump because you're gonna be scared enough, you're gonna keep holding shield. I know that. And if you're just holding shield against Snake and Sticky's not on stage, it's getting put on you.
That move is so good.
Yeah, Sticky. C4 is absolutely absurd.
Does Snake have any bad moves?
No.
I love the honesty.
I was gonna say F smash is, comes out frame 45, but it still kills you at 40. So, and it hits below ledge. It's super active. Great move. But speaking of,
we got some ads coming up, folks. Collision 2023. I'm gonna be there, Ritual.
I'm gonna be there. I'm entering singles for my first time at a major. You guys should check it out. StartGG/Collision.